Rajeshri Venkatramanan, 80 words English Shorthand Dictation. ധാരാളം ഷോർട്ട് ആൻഡ് ഡിക്റ്റേഷൻ 80 വേഴ്സ് 208-10 ഇവിടെ അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്തു കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഡെയിലി നിങ്ങൾ പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്യണം. പരീക്ഷ കഴിഞ്ഞാലും ഒരു 10 മിനിറ്റ് വെച്ച് ഡെയിലി പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്താൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഉടനെ PSCയിലോ മറ്റോ വിളിക്കുമ്പോൾ അടുത്ത് എവിടെയെങ്കിലും ടെസ്റ്റിന് വിളിക്കുമ്പോൾ എളുപ്പമായിരിക്കും. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സ്പീഡ് കുറഞ്ഞു പോകും. അതുകൊണ്ട് പരീക്ഷ കഴിഞ്ഞാലും ഡെയിലി നിങ്ങളെക്കൊണ്ട് സാധിക്കുന്ന മിനിമം 10 മിനിറ്റെങ്കിലും എഴുതുക, പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്യുക, ഇംഗ്ലീഷിലേക്ക് ട്രാൻസ്ലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക. എനിക്ക് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ചെയ്യുക, കമൻസ് ചെയ്യുക. ഓക്കെ. Mr. Vice Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, when His Highness the Chancellor honored me with the invitation to deliver an address today, I accepted it readily and with pleasure. It would indeed have been difficult for me, an Indian, to fail to comply with such an invitation from a ruler so justly renowned for his enlightened and beneficent administration of one of the most important self-governing states of India. It is a real pleasure to me to have the opportunity of saying something on this occasion, as ever since I first visited Bangalore, the conviction has grown upon me that the state of Karnataka is one of the best fitted in India to be a great center of learning, research and social service. Its agreeable climate makes unflagging devotion to intellectual pursuits possible, while its mines and minerals, its forests and water power afford opportunities to the scientists hardly to be rivaled elsewhere in the country. Its picturesque natural scenery and stories past disappearable in monuments and inscriptions, and in the ruins of ancient cities and powerful kingdoms, furnish entrancing themes not only for the inspiration of the poet but also for the student of history and archaeology. Moreover, the state has fortunate inherited traditions and conventions ordinarily associated with constitutional forms of government, so that the atmosphere of harmony, security and freedom so essential to the growth of scholarship is largely available here, and is moreover to a large extent undisturbed by political struggles which are apt to absorb elsewhere the thought and energy of the most intellectual sons of the country. If I were asked to forecast the future of the Karnataka University, I should unhesitatingly say that its development will be mainly along the lines of scientific and technical work. That is doubtless the modern tendency of all universities, and it is natural that this tendency should be emphasized in one born in the second decade of the 20th century. There are besides special and cognate reasons why the Mysore University will specialize in the pursuit of science in technological training. I assume that the Mysore government is going to pursue steadily the aim it has set before itself of developing the economic resources of the state as one of its most vital functions. That time is long past, and the duty of the government of a country was supposed to consist mainly in keeping peace and order, an idea which was born of the seekers is increasing by leaps and bounds, but the number of job openings continue to remain small. A good deal of tact and patience is called for handling people desperately in need of jobs. Very often, the unemployed youth who approaches the exchange is harassed, desperate, and angry man. He ought to be treated in such a way that he gets a feeling that it is a place to which he is to seek advice and assistance in finding job. I am greatly distressed when I hear, unfortunately, too often these days about the injustice and malpractices on the part of the exchanges. I do not know how much of it is true. The employment situation during the next 2 years is likely to have a bearing of yet another adjustment in labor force estimates when the more detailed age data become available. The unemployment problem which the fourth plan may inherit from the current plan will therefore be influenced by a revision of the job requirements with the plan period.